This is my screencast on participatory culture. Yay! So, what is participatory culture? Participatory culture is often described as a culture with particularly low barriers to artistic expression and civic engagement. These are spaces that strongly support and encourage creating and sharing creations, with almost always a presence of sharing knowledge. Not always, but often the knowledge moves from experts or the experience to the novices. But it can happen the other way around for sure. Some quick examples that first come to my mind that are especially most common today for adolescents and Gen Z and whatnot is fan culture. So this is fandoms and fanfics. Wattpad is included in that. Video edits and like fandom clubs. Music is another big one, so sharing remixes or playlists, and social media is the largest one that I can think of. Instagram, TikTok, CapCut, Facebook, MySpace, Tumblr, all of it, those were all in the past years really powerful forms of participatory culture. Now, what about participatory culture? Sorry, that's my cat. But some scholars argue that taking advantage of this participatory culture, it really may prove to be a useful tool in education. And here are some positive potential outcomes that are argued. For one, it builds 21st century developmental skills that are sought after in our modern workplace, provides opportunities for peer-to-peer learning, bonus if they're from a different background, change attitudes towards their own and others' intellectual property, diversification of cultural expression, and builds community and empathy, empowering their concept of citizenship. And I put this quote here by Henry Jenkins. Participatory culture shifts the focus of literacy from one of individual expression to community involvement. I loved that part. Now, what is my reaction to participatory culture? To me, participatory culture is kind of an overlooked thing. Whether you know what it is or not, this idea is not a common one. And when thinking about children and technology mixing, people don't really have many good things to say, me included. And to me, it's very easy to focus on the negatives of what technology brings. So I really like that participatory culture focuses on a positive thing that is coming from media and tech and adolescents mixing with that. Especially since we know technology won't be going anywhere anytime soon, we might as well get ahead of the curve. And there are people that question and rebuttal participatory culture, but you can't deny that clearly there is something good happening. There is something good that's happening here between adolescence and technology. And to me, this is a significant finding, which makes me feel like this isn't something that should be ignored. And especially as educators or being in the field of education, we would not want to miss out on any potential learning opportunities. So, in my eyes, subcultures alone are a powerful microcosm of our society that happened naturally. It's really a beautiful thing. A group of people with the same interests, creating art, humor, language. The possibilities are endless. I would love to do that every day. So, the way that participatory culture is explained reminds me of subcultures, just shifted into the online world. It's like the same concept, really. People sharing the same niche interests, building community and a sense of self while they're at it. And online participatory cultures can seep into the physical world. So this is really a good thing that we can take advantage of, I feel. And I think about the ways that not only me, but my peers, the people around me in general, contribute to a participatory culture. And if I had teachers that were entertaining my own interests or made me feel recognized or represented, not only would my engagement totally increase, but my learning would have had much more meaning, which means that I would have likely remembered or more things would have stuck with me. But yeah, thank you for making it to the end of my presentation. I love participatory cultures. Yay!